These two cold lentil salads are gonna be your new favorite spring and summer salads, I pinky promise. For real though, these lentil salads are so easy to whip up. They use healthy, whole food, nutritious ingredients. They're packed with protein from the lentils. They have lots of fiber. They have so much interesting flavor and texture, and they're just so easy to whip up. So whether you're looking for something to bring to your next potluck or gathering, or you just want to make a big batch of delicious, crunchy salad to incorporate into your weekly meal prep rotation, I got you covered. And if healthy, high protein, gluten-free recipes are your jam, they're mine too. So make sure you subscribe below so you don't miss out on any more delicious recipes like these ones you're about to see. And let's get right into these lentil salad recipes. What I really love about this sumac salad is that it's super filling yet really low in calories and high in protein. It's so hearty from the lentils, the quinoa, and all the delicious crunchy veggies we're adding to the salad, plus this amazing creamy tangy sauce. It's gonna literally blow your mind. Okay, let's get started with this sumac lentil salad. If you've never heard of sumac, it is a spice that's commonly used in Middle Eastern cooking. It tastes a bit lemony and tart, and it is great for making food taste tangy, which is exactly what we want for this recipe. So to get started, we're going to go ahead and do all of our veggie prep first off. So we're going to finely dice up one small onion, or you can do half of a large onion. And then we're going to do the same with 3 large stalks of celery. I always like to cut mine on the diagonal. Then we're gonna take 1 large cucumber. I like to keep the skins on, just make sure you wash them well. Quarter them and slice them thinly. And then we're gonna take a few Roma tomatoes that are nice and ripe and juicy. And we're going to cut them in half, and we're going to remove the seeds first. Now, I do this because I don't really like the seeds making the salad kind of liquidy and mushy, so just remove them, and then we're going to dice them into small cubes. If you don't have Roma tomatoes, you could also use cherry or grape tomatoes, but I just like how juicy and sweet Roma tomatoes are. Now we can go ahead and assemble the whole salad together before making the dressing. So grab yourself a large serving bowl. We're going to add 4 cups of cooked brown lentils. These of course can be canned, or they can be ones that you cook yourself. Then we're going to add a couple cups of cooked quinoa, our diced Roma tomatoes, that crunchy celery, our cucumbers, and the onions. And then we want to have a little bit of sweetness. So we're going to add some dried cranberries, which are, oh my gosh, so good in a salad. Plus, for some fresh herbaceous flavor, we're going to add some parsley. And I personally love to add a little bit of crunch to my salad, so we added some toasted sunflower seeds. You can just pan toast them on your stove for about 5 minutes until they're golden brown, and they just add the most delicious toasty flavor. Give everything a good toss, and then you're just going to pop that in the fridge to chill while we make the dressing. So we're gonna add to a mixing bowl 1/2 cup of vegan sour cream. I personally like to use the ones that are coconut based because I just love the flavor it adds. Then we're gonna add some red wine vinegar for acidity, plus a little bit of red chili flakes for just a little touch of heat. And then we're gonna add the sumac, which is this beautiful kind of purpley reddish spice. And then we're gonna add the minced garlic. You can also put it through a garlic press. I find that just makes it a lot finer and mixes into the sauce better. Then to season it, just add a little bit of salt and pepper, give everything a good mix. And then I just love the color of this dressing. The sumac kind of gives it this sort of purpley-ish hue, which I think is so pretty. And then you can add a couple tablespoons of water if you want to thin it out a bit. We don't want the sauce to be too thick. We do want it to be pourable still. So now that it is pourable and the salad has chilled for about 10 or 15 minutes in the fridge, we can go ahead and we can pour that dressing right over top. Then we're just going to give that all another good toss. Make sure the dressing fully coats every little grain and lentil and vegetable. We want all that flavor to be fully infused into the salad. You can serve right away or pop back in the fridge to chill for a bit before serving. Either way, this salad is so good. It is so crunchy. It has the loveliest kind of creamy mouthfeel to it from the dressing. It is tangy. There's so much flavor, you guys. Not only from the dressing, but from the toasted sunflower seeds, the cranberries, the parsley. This is seriously so good. Not to mention, it is super filling because of all the protein from the lentils and the quinoa. This is an amazing side dish or a full meal if you want to serve yourself a larger bowl. This Moroccan-inspired lentil and cauliflower salad is high protein, it is saucy, it's spicy, it is herby, it is packed with veggies, you guys. And what I really love about this salad is that not only is it an absolute flavor bomb, you guys, it feels and looks kind of fancy, but we're using really simple and basic ingredients. So you can, impress your friends and family while keeping things super cheap and low budget. Okay, this Moroccan-inspired lentil and cauliflower salad is no joke, you guys. It is so good. I'll show you how to make your own super simple Moroccan spice blend, a really delicious and easy salad dressing that you'll make all the time. So let's get started with our spice blend. We're gonna add to a jar some coconut sugar, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a quarter teaspoon of ground cloves, a quarter teaspoon of ground ginger, a quarter teaspoon of turmeric, a quarter teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and a little bit of black pepper. Put a lid on that jar and give it a little shake, shake, shake. And heck, you could double, triple, or even quadruple this spice blend if you want to use it in future recipes. You're welcome. Now we're going to prepare our cauliflower. So take one large head of cauliflower. We're going to cut it into smaller florets, as you see here. And then we're going to add about half a tablespoon of whatever neutral tasting oil you like. Then we're going to take 1 tablespoon of that spice blend and we're going to toss it with the cauliflower and the oil. Give it a really good toss until it's thoroughly combined. We're just going to transfer that to a lined baking sheet and we're going to roast it in the oven for a little while until it's nice and golden and delicious. Now let's make this totally delicious Moroccan dressing. So to a little bowl or a jar, we're going to add a couple cloves of garlic. You can mince it or you can use a garlic press, which is what I chose to do here because I just felt like it. Okay. Then for a little element of creaminess, we're going to add a quarter cup of tahini, which is just so good. For a little bit of sweetness, we're going to add a couple tablespoons of maple syrup. You could also use date syrup or agave syrup if you like. And then for all the flavor, we're going to add another tablespoon of that delicious Moroccan spice blend right into the jar. And then for a little bit more acidity, we're going to take the juice of about 1.5 lemons or so until you get about a quarter cup of lemon juice. Seal the lid on the jar and then once again, give it all a good shake, shake, shake until your dressing comes out looking something like this. The spice infuses its color into the dressing and it's so beautiful. Plus it is so delicious. I could literally drink it. Moving on to the vegetables, we're going to prepare our kale. So we're going to remove the leafy greens from our stalks of kale and we're just going to chop them kind of medium-sized-ish, not too small, not too large, just kind of right in the middle so they're nice and bite-sized. And we're going to do the exact same with some mint leaves. I'm using 1 store-bought bunch of mint. I find rolling up my mint into kind of like a little roll or a little ball and then slicing it. This I believe is also called chiffonade. Do that. It just works well for the salad. Next, we're going to chop up a couple bell peppers and we're going to grate 1 large carrot. If you're using a box grater, use the largest whole side. And then we're going to also dice up about a half a cup of medjool dates. It's about 3 or 4 large dates. And then to the bowl of all those ingredients we just prepared, we're going to add our cooked lentils and half a cup of chopped cashews. Now again, just like we did with the sunflower seeds in the first recipe, I like to toast mine because it releases so much amazing flavor from the cashews. And by this time our cauliflower has finished roasting. I like to let it cool a bit so that it's not super warm by the time I add it into the salad. Then we're just going to add the cauliflower to the rest of the ingredients. We're going to pour over that delicious Moroccan sauce and then we're just going to give it all a really, really good toss until everything is well combined in that sauce and it's going to look something like this. It's such a beautiful sunshiny salad. It's so bright, it's so tangy, so flavorful. It has so many delicious textures. We've got crunch from the cashews, we've got delicious cauliflower, crisp bell peppers. We've got so much flavor and heat and tang from the sauce. And of course, just like with the previous recipe, there's a lot of protein in this salad from the lentils. This is super filling. It can be a great main meal if you want to split it up into about 4 servings, or if you want it to be a nice side dish. This serves about 6 people and it is just so satisfying. It is so yummy. Brad and I gobbled up this entire bowl of salad in like a day. I am all about the healthy lentil recipes right now on the channel because you guys asked for them and I am delivering the content you want. So make sure that you subscribe below so you don't miss out on any future healthier recipes like these ones that I just posted right here. Check out this playlist next while you're at it and I'll smell you guys later. Bye!